we've been working, so we know a lot of instructors in the whitewater community. We've been working with a lot of whitewater paddleboard instructors, people like Anthony Ing, people like Barry Hughes. So several years ago, they made us aware of this risk, of this key risk. And then over a period of time, we've been looking to, well, firstly, we started off promoting quick release belts, and we got a stock of 3 or 4 different kinds on our website for people to buy. And then, of course, the tragic incident happened on the camel, and got a telephone call out of the blue about a week after from Sam. And he said, "Oh, hello, my name's Sam Foyle. I don't know if you've heard the news of what happened on the camel." I said, "Yes, that's horrendous. It's tragic." He said, "That was my best friend." And obviously we were on the phone, but if he had seen me, my jaw dropped, because at that point in time you're thinking, have I said anything inappropriate in the last 30 seconds introduction? So we started talking to Sam then. We had been thinking of supplying quick release belts with all our paddleboards anyway, but that conversation with Sam cemented our minds to do so. And from the start of last year onwards, then anyone who bought a paddleboard from us, it came with a quick release belt. Obviously, quick release belts aren't the be-all and end-all. There's a whole lot more about safety that's just as important. Even the belts themselves, you can't give someone a belt without telling them why and how to use them, because if you don't do that, they won't use it. And I think that's the next big nut to crack. It's education and getting the message out there. And the message is diluted at the moment and weak, I think. That's the challenge for all of us, and hopefully what we're going to get out of this today. That's hopefully what we'll see a bit more of. I think 2 things need to happen. So the consumer needs to be educated directly by the brand. So that needs to be something in the board itself or on the board which says these are the things you need to do to stay safe. What we do is when someone purchases a board from us, the first thing they get is an email with a link to our user guide and some key messages of what they need to do. But obviously not everyone will read that. I know, because I'm the kind of person who, when I buy something, I use it without necessarily reading all the information. So there needs to be a top-down approach as well, and that needs to come from the governing body. There isn't a governing body at the moment, but I think there needs to be a single source of truth. And I think all of the governing bodies, BSUPA, WSA, British Canoeing, and ASI, probably need to get together to create a joint entity that then creates a single source of truth, and that they jointly market, and then they can all pick bits off it and send it to their members and do what they want with it. But just that single source of truth, I think, is what we need to see happen.